It can get tricky. I know most writers will say you should try to write every day if you can, even if it's just a couple sentences. And I strive to do that, but there are times you get home after a day of work and you're so exhausted, or there's an evening engagement, because there's family, there's errands, there's life. So I would just say if you can set a goal for yourself per week, it's pretty good. Or if you keep a diary and just write a little bit is good. But, some people don't write every day. They write every couple days. The important thing is just to keep writing one way or another. Like I said, at work, fortunately, I am writing there, but I'm staring at a screen all day. So I come home, it's like, I don't want to stare at a screen anymore right now. So it's just making sure you do set time to do that. In terms of editing, I am glad that my publisher helps me with that. I am probably my own worst editor because, probably as you might know, for those of you who like to write, you feel like taking the red marker of death to your work is kind of like asking you to cut the fingers off your baby. It is your baby. You don't want to trim anything. But eventually you have to, because succinct tends to be better. In fact, it was really interesting. I just did an assignment where I was supposed to tell a story in 4 pages. It was actually for a comic book. So it was telling a comic story in 20 panels, which doesn't seem like a lot to tell a beginning, middle, and end. But that was a really interesting exercise because it taught you do have to cut stuff out. You do have to take the red marker of death to it eventually to fit those parameters. So it's important to learn to edit yourself, even though that's probably the hardest thing you'll end up doing to your own work.